Well, hi there everyone, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster, where we have been working for a very long time on solar arrays. Let's get downstairs and have a look at what's been going on, because as you can see, I have been making a huge mess of my factory floor. So that is the old circuit up there that we built last time. That is the one which is working and hopefully is still working on making low voltage solar arrays. This one is another one. It's slightly more compact, as you can see, but it is exactly the same circuit. There's your AND gate, your latch, is that the pulse former, the state cell, the NOT gate, and the two timers, all set up exactly the same way. I've just managed to make it look a little bit neater, I think. Probably not. And this is doing exactly the same thing. It is just making the medium voltage solar arrays. How are we doing for solar arrays? Well, I've put a couple of medium voltage up on top of the roof to power the industrial craft machines. We can go up and have a look in a second. But apart from that, we have 6 medium voltage solar arrays, 3 low voltage and 8 solar panels. So to be honest, it is not going too badly, and it looks like the limit at the minute is actually making solar panels, which is quite ridiculous. I don't know why that has suddenly started going slowly. But that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Let's just hop on up here actually, just to show you that this is all working away merrily. And if we come all the way up onto the roof, it is night, so there is no power going in. But you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 medium voltage solar arrays. Is that all just sat there working away very happily? Right, let me just have a bite to eat because I am getting hungry. And let's discuss what we are going to do today. Let us head on down here and into the animal pens, where it looks like we have escaping cows yet again. Some seriously escaping cows. We've got 4 in there. 2 are out. 1 is over there. Yeah, that's not gone well at all, and I've no idea why these cows are escaping. If anyone can tell me why the cows are getting out, I would love to know. I really would. I love that I have this reusable safari net though. You had a bit of an injury. I must have whacked you one at some point. There you go, cow. I have put a load of wheat in that was being made over there, which is why we have a ton of these animals. Just at the minute, the sheep are doing okay. The rancher is doing decently. Perhaps I need to drop the cows down a level. But the place I want to come is over here. We have a few piglets coming through. And they are going into this thing. That isn't needed anymore. But this is the slaughterhouse. The slaughterhouse is now full of liquid meat and has a lot actually of pink slime. I didn't know it had exactly that much. Let's get this out, because it is time that we did something with these liquids. So what do we need to move liquids about? Well, full marks if you said that I don't know where I am going at all. Who built this stupid castle? Full marks if you said that I need liquiducts. So let's go and get some liquiducts, some tanks, get through the door, and go back over there. Liquiducts. Are they called fluiducts in this version? Am I going to say it wrong every time? They are fluiducts. I only have 4, so I can probably quickly make up a few more. Duct might be a better thing to say. So, fluiduct. An opaque fluiduct is of course copper and lead. Grab a couple of those. Do we have a servo in here? We have 127 servos. That must mean that I am making them automatically somehow. And I'd forgot I was doing it. And the other thing which we are going to need are tanks. Now I think I will just use the open block tanks because they are just that awesome. They really are just plain and simply that awesome. So how are we going to get the liquids out of here? Well, there are two different liquids, obviously, so I'm going to need to pull them into two separate tanks. So I'm going to set up a tank probably on this wall, floor to ceiling. Let us try and decide. I could run it under the ground, couldn't I? That would work. Let's build. I've got plenty of tanks. One there and one here. And run this. This will be getting power out there, so I'm going to just have to drop it down. Do I have a shovel? I do. A diamond one. How nice. And it will run up into that. That and like that. Okay, we can fill that other bit of the floor in with a bit of cobblestone, and you can see it has started to fill up automatically with the liquid meat. That's because this auto ejects. In here you can see that there is still pink slime in this pipe. That is because the pink slime has nowhere else to go. The liquid meat and the pink slime have both completely emptied. Now, as a word of warning, if you ever try to do this, don't do that, because that is the wrong thing to put down. If you connected up both tanks at the same time, the liquid meat would go into both tanks at the same time, which is really, really annoying, because then you have to move the meat about, which is a pain. So connect one up first and then connect up the other. And it works a lot better. That's not going to hurt that too much. That's good. Okay, where is the rest of my fluiducting? I do hope I made enough. 3, 2, 1, 0. Perfect amount. And there is my pink slime. 1,000 millibuckets, which is just over a bucket. We have a load of liquid meat, which we can play with in the future if we feel like it. But for now, let's just fill in that hole. I don't really know what I'm going to do with that. I could just stick a block over it, I guess. Doesn't that look good? So we have a tank of liquid meat and a tank of pink slime. Now, why on earth would we want a tank of pink slime? What is my reasoning for all of this? Why do I keep going that way? Hello, cows. You're still in there? Good cows. The thing that I want the pink slime for is, let me go and get a bucket. Buckets. Loads of buckets. I didn't actually need to use a servo, did I? Because it auto-ejects. 1 bucket. Now 1 second. Just while I check, the difficulty is still on normal. I've not done anything stupid lately. I'm going into here. Let me get a bucket of pink slime. Okay, pink slime in a bucket. Which is... Where is my pink slime bucket? Okay, we had an issue or two there, but it is here now. I've no idea what happened there. The pink slime just suddenly appeared after I tried to get a meat bucket out. Can I actually pop a meat bucket back in, because I didn't really want that? Yep, I think that has worked. But we do want the pink slime bucket. Why do we want the pink slime bucket? Well, allow me to pop down some pink slime. Where shall I do it? I'll do it outside where it won't get too messy. So you get pink slime everywhere. Isn't that lovely? It has knocked out that, but look what's appeared in the middle. A pink slime mob, which is going to try to attack me and fail. Isn't it cute? So I'm just going to whack it one, and I get this. This is the all-important thing. It is a pink slime ball. What came out? Essence seeds. Wow. Okay, so a pink slime ball. Why do we want this? Well, if I press the U key, it will show me the usage for pink slimes. You can use them to make name tags and leads, which is quite useful. You can make SDX, which I don't even know what that is. It must be a powerful form of TNT. You can convert. And you can make all of these. You can make stickers for Jabber Barrels. You can make a bioreactor for Mine Factory Reloaded. You can also make this. This is the laser drill pre-charger. So this is all part of the laser drills. You can also use it to make the safari net if you so wished, but that would be a bit of a waste. It is, however, the only way you can make these laser drill pre-chargers. There is no other way. Hello, cow. You are just so escaping, aren't you? What is going on with these cows? Is it? You know, I have absolutely no idea what it could be. No idea it at all. Whatever. Let's go back indoors. So we are going to be building laser drills. Because laser drills, let me through, are extremely good fun. So to make a laser drill you need two separate parts. There is the actual drill and there is the charger. The charger connects to the drill. The drill actually does the drilling, as you might expect. The drill isn't too bad. It takes two glowstone illuminators, that's interesting, redstone reception coils, glass and plastic sheeting. Let's have a look and see what of that we have. We have all of it in stock, isn't that handy? One laser drill. The pre-charges are going to be more awkward. They need pretty much the same setup, except instead of the extra glowstone illuminator, they require a slime ball. So I can only build one of these. I would really quite like to make a full 4 of them, but that is not going to be possible. Now we need a hole all the way down to bedrock. So that will be my next task, and once again I'm going the wrong way. Guess what I have decided? I am going to use this extra tower for. If you said it's for this, you would be completely correct, because I hope this is square. It is. That is the centre of this tower. And I am going to now do the one thing that you must never do in Minecraft, and dig straight down. All the way to bedrock. And this could be a very, very long way down. Right, how far are we? I don't actually have... I could put up the F3, that's the wrong one. So I'm at a Y of 57, 56, so this is going to take a little bit of time to get all the way down. It's because I went through a basalt vein, I think, which is just typical luck. You forget how far down it is. I don't know exactly how high up I was where I was. I do hope I'm still going straight down. 23, 22, 21... 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Bedrock. Bedrock at 4. I have an extremely full inventory and I was very lucky not to go through a patch of lava. What I can now do is empty some of this junk out, because I have substantial amounts of it in my inventory. Okay, that will do. We now have a hole all the way down to bedrock, and if I fly just straight on up, I should hopefully come out of the top. So that is our hole to bedrock. We were on level 97, which is quite high actually. Let's turn that overlay off. I'm going to pop down some junglewood planks, and I'm going to drop down my laser drill. So that is the laser drill. I can attach a pre-charger, which I think will go on this side. I now have to get this the right way round. Do I do it from this side or that side? This side. You can see that a band of energy, I guess, is connecting it to the laser drill. You can have one there, one here, one there, and one there. Let's take this out. So the laser drill works purely on, I guess, digging up from below bedrock. That's what it is doing. This is what supplies the energy. It has a tiny bit of energy in. I guess it charged up off my suit. Not enough to work this. So I am going to want to connect up a power supply to it. Now this can work off a great many types of energy. You can see if I hover over here, it works off RF, MJ and EU. So I could connect it up to my main power supply. I could connect it up to something like a Stirling engine, or I could connect it up to a solar array. And do we finally get to see exactly why I was making all those solar arrays for so very long. Let me get a solar array or two. Let's even grab as many as 4. How are we doing for copper cable? It pops in and it pops out. However, can copper cable even take the medium voltage output? Yes, it can, because I'm connecting it upstairs, aren't I? Now we should have copper cable in probably this one. Lots of lovely copper cable. 7. It's coming in at high speed, so I'm just going to nick a load of it. I can put it back into the system later. Right, let us get back up to here and connect up our laser drill. So there's going to be a... Ooh, ow, ooh, that's because I walked into that. That sets you on fire, just in case you wonder why you have ever caught fire near one of these things. It is that. I am fully full of food, so I should heal. Right, which is the one directly above this? Is it that one? I think. And let us connect this up with some copper cabling. Yep, I did get the right one, that is good. I am completely failing at putting it up though. Completely and utterly failing. There we go. That was way more difficult than it should have been. Okay, so that tree is not over it. But let's plonk down a couple of medium voltage solar arrays. Let's plonk down... Oh, let's plonk down all 4 for what it matters. Just make sure that that isn't going to cover over it. I'm not entirely sure. Where is that tree? Oh, it's that one. Fine. 4 medium voltage solar arrays. Back down into here. And we should be able to see that apart from all of that, and I have just walked through that again, that this now gets a lot of energy. That is putting a lot of energy into this. You can see, however, it takes the best part of is that a whole million EU. No, that's RF. It takes 250,000 EU to actually produce a single piece of ore. So this is going to take a really, really long time to work. Now I could put it straight into my system via the ender chest, which I could just plonk on top, but I don't really want to do that because I want to see what it actually digs up. Now the joy of these things is that they don't actually damage the ground when you mine, because they are effectively somehow digging things up from below bedrock level. I believe they can also pick out nether ores as well. Plonk that down on top. So they are really very slow to work, but it means you never have to dig up the ground again, so you never spoil the landscape. So I'm just going to leave that running. You can see that it is getting up. It is up to a third of the way of completing one whole one already, and it is probably night, which is why it has stopped working for now, because obviously this thing just eats energy so badly. That's why I was making so many solar arrays. But that will be it for this episode, guys. We now have our laser drill, which is another way that we are going to get ores into our system. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. Do like and subscribe if you did. And most importantly, I do hope to see you once again next time. Thank you and goodbye.